This Capcom is a pretty good game, I guess. I haven't really played it that much. I know Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite kind of sucks, but you know, that's how it be. That's how it do. It is currently 2:06. I should have probably put time codes for the other thing, but it's 2:06 now. Yep, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. 3! Alright. 30 more minutes of this game, and what the fuck is this? Oh, hello go, as King 901. How are you? It's gonna be 3. Yep. Let's just do versus. Oh, right. Hi, Parrish. How are you doing? Yeah, the jumping quality is very stark. Haha. Meme. Cause Iron Man. Stark. Alright, fucking random all. Difficulty. I need this to be very easy. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I don't have the strength to play on easy or normal. I need this to be the easiest of easy, just so I can play functioning.
Get ready to brawl. Fight! First attack. Yes. Cool. In your face. In your face. In your face.
Now this was a game that at my college we had like it was around Halloween where we had like our own little Comic-Con like 2 years ago. And it was cool, like there was a whole dress-up thing. I almost won the competition, but there was a giant, like, power failure because someone smashed their car into a telephone wire and it knocked out the power to the entire campus. But, like, yeah, so there was a whole, like, inside, school, Comic-Con, and in one room there was a video game section where they were playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as, like, a little tournament and whatever. And it was pretty cool. I saw like some gameplay and whatever, and it was pretty awesome. Like I really missed the Comic-Con because so they had different like panels where they invited like different comic book shops in the area to come by, and then there were actual like comic artists and whatever. And you know there were people dressed up in all sorts of things, and I was able to take pictures with all kinds of people. You know, it was cool. Like just actually, I haven't actually been to a Comic-Con before, but the university one, it was pretty cool.
You win.
I win. Also, I got a weird black and white version of Dante. That's kind of weird. Alright, see, I kind of feel like I'm more awake for this. Alright, Super Skrull, Phoenix Wright, and Chun-Li. Yeah, Street Fighter, whatever energy I had, Street Fighter took way more than expected. Like, my energy reserves really went off the rails after that. Ah, what a fun, cool game. You know, not unlike that other trash we played the last 2 times. Do you know about a YouTuber named Dante Ravioli? He makes crazy challenge videos of games. No, I haven't heard about him. Let's see, how do I forget. It's been like, I played only a little bit of, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, fucking. Honestly, the people who made Marvel vs. Capcom are really like really forward thinkers of like, oh yeah, who are we gonna put in this game? Like, Rocket Raccoon way before Guardians of the Galaxy was a thing at all.
Now you've done it.
Alright, what's my super? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay. See, I already feel way more awake just from looking at that. I would say overall the streams that really like drain my soul will be number one, like that Street Fighter one. Next would be the Kung Fu Panda, then that Fantasy Strike. All the other ones were pretty good, or at least they had their weird, unique thing that made it feel pretty good. But I swear when I go to bed after this, then I feel so awake I'm gonna be mad. I'm already mad at myself, so get in line. Alright, fight of my life, Zero, Taskmaster, and Akuma, all dressed in black for some reason. Yeah, Phoenix Wright is in this game. Yeah, let me go over the roster next time. I'm currently doing arcade mode on random. Yeah, no one knew about the Guardians of the Galaxy until the comics. In fact, I'll say, as someone who was a pretty decent like Marvel fan, when do you guys remember the first Lego Marvel superheroes game? That amazing gem. Like, if you remember, the end stinger is the Guardians of the Galaxy showing up, and I remember when that happened, I was like, who the F are these people? And then, of course, like the movie, I remember the movie trailer came out and it was announced, and I saw it and I was like, man, this is goofy. That makes no sense. And then it turned out to be one of the greatest movies in the entire MCU. You only knew about the Guardians of the Galaxy through the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon from 2012. Oh! See, I haven't really seen that much. My Spider-Man cartoon was the animated series that went on during the 90s. And that one aired on, like, Fox Tunes or something. Wait, did I do Minecraft stream today? No, I did not. This is only... It was only the 14... fighting games of Valentine's Day. That's all I did. Or yesterday. Well, yeah, you're right, yesterday. No, I did not. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to do. Did I do Mortal Kombat? Yeah, though that was the first two that I did was Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the very first two streams I did when I was the most awake was Mortal Kombat. First it was XL and then it was 11. Those are the first two I did. And I think it was kind of a good idea for me to save Injustice 1 and 2 for last, because Injustice I have a better understanding on, and I'm kind of naturally better on than Mortal Kombat. Oh, I hate that MODOK look. Ew, Jesus Christ. So I kind of figured it would be late just because of when it started. I wanted to originally start around noon. That's what the original idea was. But then I kind of like, I started like, you know, with a close friend I just kind of got into a conversation with, and it was pretty fun, and it just lasted for like hours on it, and I was like, oh, I know I got stuff to do, but then I didn't want to break it off for that. But then I looked back before I could even start, I realized, oh wait, I have those two major assignments I need to do. So then I was like, alright, gotta be the responsible college student, and I did my homework. And then that took me a while. And at first I was like, okay, well, if I can't start at noon, I can at least start at, ow, my head. I can at least start at like 4 o'clock to try to get there. And then I was thinking, oh, well, that's not working. And then I figured I'd just start at 7. And I did not think I'd be here. Do I have college today? I don't care if I do. I mean, I had a good track record in showing up to every single class up until now. And you know what? That's just gonna... The teacher will have to understand. Like, teacher, I streamed fighting games. I streamed 14 fighting games in a row with almost no break. One of them was Kung Fu Panda. I should do a college assignment as a video. Honestly. What, like live stream me doing a research paper or something? MK Armageddon is the best. It had all the characters in the game. What's my favorite MK game? I would say currently my favorite is MK11 just because roster and the customization and just, you know, it looks the best. I would say story and feel wise MK9. But then MKX holds a special place in my heart because it was the first Crow to Real Person Survive game I worked on. Oh, I would love a character creation, like Armageddon. Oh, the first video you watched, huh? Nice. You got into fighting games in general with MKX back in 2015, so also holds a special place in your heart. Yeah. Now MK9 was a game that also was one of those I snuck played it over at someone else's house, and it was like, cause seriously, as like someone who wasn't even 10 at that time, seeing Mortal Kombat 9 was insane. Like, honestly, the fatalities didn't really bug me that much, but it was just like it was a really good looking game when it came out, you know? Like, MK9 looked amazing. Also, it was weird just seeing like how they drew like all the women characters. Let's agree, like NetherRealm Studios really got their horny in check. Like, seriously, they were uncontrollably horny when they designed MK9, and they really dialed it back to be more like, you know, understandable and not completely batshit crazy. Yeah, Thor is kind of weird and thick in this game. Honestly, and in the other Marvel vs. Capcom, he's nowhere near like the reasonable human size he is in the MCU. Which toe is my favorite? Big toe. You know, it helps support the, you know, foot and body. How do I do the, yeah, the MK9 Bikini Ninjas? Easy one. You thought it was a little too much in MK11. MKX had it in the middle, though. I would say yeah, but I don't know. I really hate, no, I don't say hate. Hate's a little too strong for it. I really dislike, MKX's, like, color palette. You're gonna leave at 12. I don't know what time zone you're in. For me, it's 2:20. So, whenever you need to leave, you can leave. Alright, this arcade mode, alright, this will probably be the last match of arcade mode, and then I'll probably do something random, because I want to play as actual Marvel characters. Yeah, I don't really like, I don't know, the story of MKX I'm not really that big of a fan of. I liked how it tried to introduce some new characters, and I think most of the new characters they introduced were overall pretty decent. But, I don't know, color palette wise, also skin, like, character selection skin wise, it was really whack. Also, it had like the fewest stages out of all of them. Oh, it's 11:20 for you in California, so you're going to... Okay. I don't know. I kind of prefer... I liked the weird haircut she had in MKX. Oh, no, I understand. And besides, there will be the YouTube video, recording of the stream that will go up right after. Like, I currently looked, and all the other streams are currently saved as videos right now. Man, I really wish Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was really good. Like, it's not, but, like, it looks pretty... I mean, okay, when I say looks good, not, like, story mode-wise. God damn, jeez. But, like, character-wise, like, in the actual game, like, have you seen how Venom looks in that game? Amazing. Granted, the DLC choices are kind of whack of, like, okay, Marvel side, Venom, good. Black Panther, really good choice. Black Widow, okay, reasonable. Winter Soldier, really another shoot guy? But they kind of made it up by making him have like one of the best tag team super moves with Captain America, which unfortunately doesn't exist anywhere else in the game because they completely abandoned development for it. And you can tell because every other fighting game has an Ultimate Edition or something that kind of packs everything together, while Marvel vs. Capcom is all over the place. MK11 was almost Marvel vs. MK vs. DC because they didn't add enough blood. Huh. Wait, is that like a true thing, or are you just joking around? I don't know. I can't get sarcasm at this time. Okay, you're gonna dip. Okay, Braz, thank you very much for showing up. Honestly, thank you all for showing up. Like, this has been a long, crazy, arduous live stream. Oh. Galactus and his monkey face. Thanks, I hope the stream grows pretty too. Like, grows pretty big as well. Like, so far the growth has been pretty good. Like, we're currently at 3,600 or so, so we're close to getting to 4,000 soon enough. Bro. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the eventual Galactus in the MCU as well. Ow, Dr. Doom, jeez. Bro, goddamn, these silver people are kicking my ass right now. Now I gotta actually beat Galactus right now. Now Galactus has been really hard for me to beat in the past, even on super easy mode. Yeah, because he could just cheat and just take over all the screen. Can KidKinobi beat Galactus? Possibly. Maybe not, though, because he's gonna cheat like a giant bitch. Look at his cheating. Yep. Oh, no, not MODOK. That's not what I needed, but I'll take it. Oh, okay, he just returned the favor. Look at that! Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this. Especially not on 3 a.m. brain. Nope. Not at 2 a.m. brain. I wasn't laughing.
Continue. 9, 8, 7.
Nah, yeah.
5, 4.
Because I want to look at some other characters.
2, 1, 0. Game over.
Defeat's a bitter pill to swallow. Don't
Hey.
think you have to take it.
Hey, you don't have to be that dramatic about it. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Is available. New artwork has a new title has been unlocked.
Thank you very much for all that stuff that I'm not going to really look at. Okay, arcade versus training mission. Oh yeah, there's no like just battle against the AI mode. That kind of sucks. Alright, well I guess I'll do arcade, I guess. Yeah, just go back to arcade.
Normal. Welcome to the world of Marvel.
Yeah, let's make it simple. My brain ain't working too well.
Heroes assemble. Get ready for the fight of your life.
Hey, Ghost Rider's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, I know, when I saw people playing Marvel vs. Capcom, I know you could tell there were two types of players. There was the player who only liked the Marvel characters, and would only pick the characters he recognized on the Capcom side. And then there were the people who knew how to play the game, where they knew that it was like you had to pick oh yeah, this character's really good, but the character who looks good isn't good. So it was funny to see like the people who just pick I like Hulk, I like Captain America, I like Iron Man get their ass wrecked by someone who picked the dog, the shirtless mayor, and like the squid dude in the corner. Alright, yeah, so I'm picking, what is it? Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, yeah, Rocket Raccoon, screw it. Yeah, people hardly knew about She-Hulk. I'm glad she's getting her own, series. Yeah, Gorath. Dude, this is a thick-ass Thor. And like a small hammer, too. Your combo is Ghost Rider, Deadpool, and Iron Man in that exact order. Okay. Oh, man, Ghost Rider's chain is so badass. Sorry, Chris from Resident Evil, but I am a demon with a flaming skull, so not much you can really do here. Yeah, I wish I was more awake, because that was really exciting to look at. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like Rocket Raccoon was some weird British dude. He had like a British accent.
Get ready for the
And then they just decide for the movies like, screw that. We ain't making the raccoon British. We're just gonna get Bradley Cooper. Could a real person survive Marvel vs. Capcom? That is on the menu. And of course, I'm going to split up where I'm going to look at Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then I'm going to look at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite separately. What do you think about the Ghost Rider movies? Okay, I saw the first one, and there's way too much, like, downtime where absolutely nothing happens, or if there is happening, it's kind of useless. But Nicolas Cage is so good in it, and it's kind of disappointing that there's not more Ghost Rider. But, you know, that was in the early days before they really knew how to make good superhero movies. And then the second Ghost Rider movie, best visuals, easily, but even less anything happens. Spider-Man's voice in the game? I don't know, it sounds like the kind of adult, annoying-ish Spider-Man voice that I'm used to, so it feels pretty good. Although Marvel vs. Capcom characters have a weird, like, character trait where they have to say every single move that they do like a Pokemon. Like, the characters will just not shut the hell up when they're in the middle of a fight.
You win.
Didn't even need my spider sense for that one.
Whew. Huh. But yeah, the second Ghost Rider movie, it has one of the, theoretically on paper, it has one of the best fight scenes, but in practice, it is such a weird exposure of just dead air happening, of like I'm mostly talking about the, what the hell? I'm mostly talking about the scene where it's the fight in the quarry where Ghost Rider uses that giant excavation machine to make it a hell portal, or make it a hell vehicle, and he fights the soldiers, which is on paper really cool, Ghost Rider versus soldiers, but it's just a lot of him standing around yelling at people, them shooting him, everyone standing still, and then that's it. So who would win, One Punch Man or Hulk? Well, One Punch Man is a joke anime character, so unfortunately the cartoons will always beat out the serious character.
You win. The Guardians of the Galaxy are nothing without me.
Jesus, look how, like, vicious Rocky Raccoon is. He goes up to the cameraman and pulls out a space shiv on you. Oh yeah, I heard Virgil was crazy good at this game, mostly from watching Maximilian Dude play and talk about it. Yeah, Virgil, Wesker, and I think Phoenix were really overpowered in this game.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your
You might leave. Hey, that's fair, man. Listen, you've been here for an extended period of time. God, why is she so scantily clothed? That feels so weird. Yeah, he did beat Shaggy. That is true. You've been since the first three. Oh, then, dude, you deserve a good sleep after this. Like, you can go to bed. Oh, it's just her fur? Really? Oh, I love how that looks. Oh man, see, you could tell, I could tell when there's a good game I'm playing because this 30 minutes instantly flew by. like I'm really just getting in the speed of it, and I have to already move on to the next game. Yeah, they dropped the comic book style to make it more realistic looking, but honestly, I think it ended up hurting it. In fact, I think that is what ends up hurting a lot of comic book based video games nowadays. Like some things work, like Batman the Arkham series, that looks good with the realistic style. Mostly because it's realistic looking creatures and people that they're working with. Here, let me pause it because I'm not playing anymore. Okay, yeah. Quick little soapbox. Yes, but that's like when you look at that new Avengers game, it looks completely bland. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look popping. But then when you look at the Switch game of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, it looks amazing. Why? Because they kept with the cel-shaded images with the bright popping colors, and they decided to not make everything look gray and muted like a Zack Snyder film, you know? So I don't know, like I think like Marvel games in the future really needs to go back to this style. It needs to go back to the drawn comic book looking thing instead of looking like, you know, like what film and industry thinks real is, cuz real life has way more color out there than this. But, you know. All right, next game is Injustice 1, which is kind of the crowning pinnacle of a gray mess. Visually, it plays great, but it is also really gray and kind of icky looking. It's not as good looking as Injustice 2. But you know what? NetherRealm Studios, they got better and better, so on to Injustice 1. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there.